And welcome back to yet another live stream. Oh, GameCube can't read the disc. That's not true, there's a disc in there. First the internet is failing me and then my GameCube. Well, let's see. Ah, there we go. That's what I want to see. Alright, so tonight it is time for Wild Wednesday yet again, because, well, it is Wednesday. And the shinies you see on the thumbnail will be the shinies that I'll hunt. And last time we tried to get a shiny Whiscash. And, well, unfortunately we didn't get a shiny Whiscash. We did get a lot of shiny Barboaches though instead. But I will not make this... I will not give up. Right, okay, so in either one of these you can get Whiscash. Did I have an adamant synchronizer? Let me see. Yes, I do. That gives me many more slots, so let's try again. And as the background music, there's some really nice fishing music from video games. More than fitting, because we're gonna be fishing today. Basically all the shinies that I'll try for, I will fish. Right, this did not. No successful hook. Advances frames too much. And that's when you just reset. Now you can use at least in Emerald, you can use a Pokemon with the ability Suction Cups. Then your rod cast will always be a success. But unfortunately then I'll be unable to use my Adamant Synchronizer. So it's really I guess a preference. Hey there Ahmed, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Are you doing good? Any news of your world, of your life? Alright, finally, this is the text that I want to see. And of course, if you want to do the same, you just wait until Eontimer hits 0. Of course, it all depends. I mean, these frames I get on this cartridge, but your frames are going to be different, obviously. You're normal. Alright, normal. I mean, normal is a word that always gets used, but the thing is, it is, let's say, it's a commonly used word, but it doesn't really say anything. Let me close the door. Because, well, your normal might be another man's not normal. So you never really, I mean, when people say they're normal, I always have to ask further questions, because it doesn't really, you know, what's normal to me is definitely not normal to another one. We have a funny story? Let's hear it, damn it. So quiet lately. Jeez, it's gonna be so freaking cold this night. It's already freezing now, apparently it's gonna snow. Well, let's see how this will look. But especially tomorrow and on Friday, it's gonna be super cold. -3 degrees and then -4. Then a couple of days after that it's gonna be 14 and 13 degrees. And I don't know why that is, but when a drastic temperature change like this happens, I always get a headache. I guess some people are just really sensible to very rapid weather changes. Went to sleep, and when I was about to sleep, my mind started coming with ideas for more fictional characters. Oh, that sounds like... I mean, that's how I get my ideas. I usually am very imaginative before I go to bed. And I do know that is a coping mechanism, and it's called maladaptive daydreaming. When you really have a vivid imagination, you keep daydreaming or just making out scenarios in your head, be it something to make you feel better or just thinking in a creative way of thinking about how to write stories. So it's not always a bad thing, of course. If you're looking for something creative, then let's say maladaptive daydreaming might be not as maladaptive. I guess you could say professional daydreaming. But yeah, I've been doing that since I was ever since I could think back, honestly. Always just before bedtime, usually thinking about something. I was like, shut up mind, I want to sleep. And I was like, F it, let's start writing. Yeah, sometimes you just lose the battle against your brain, and then that's why I have something, or for the longest time I had a little notebook and with a pen on my nightstand. Of course, now I just open up my phone and and I get an accidental shiny. Alright, first one, 6 minutes in, why not? Alright, another one. This is gonna get very annoying. I mean, I just want a Whiscash. Alright, still, let's do this. Alright, so I got a Barboach. And it's female. Why do I not get any frames? Am I missing something? Okay. And it does learn sleep talk, so... Or not sleep talk, snore. Hey there, Kaiser Kamazin, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? And yes, a shiny already, even though... I mean, I'm still going for the Whiscash, but you know, I think I'm gonna get a lot of Barboaches instead. It's level 30. I assume it is this one then? No, 4-8. No, actually, it might not be this one. Alright, I don't know, just use a Pokeball, I guess. Jeez. How many shiny Barboaches does it take to get to the shiny Whiscash? I guess that is the question for tonight. And if anyone has a nickname for this one, while I pick out the frame that I could have landed on in Pokéfinder, feel free to give me a silly little nickname. Alright, so frame 15,470 gives me a level 31. And then this one does as well, and this one as well. But because they're all so similar, you can never really know. They're all essentially clones of each other. Same hidden power type, same hidden power, or base power, same gender, exactly the same IV's ability, well, seems to be the same, and same nature, same shiny type, even down to the PID, they're exactly the same. The only thing that changes sometimes is the slot and the level. I think I actually hit this frame. Went out and wrote a whole new idea for my main fictional story universe, and I thought of a new character that is badass. Okay, if you don't mind me knowing, then you can either share it here, or you can share it on Discord, but I'd love to hear it. The bird twittered for the last time before dying, with its soul flying to the blue sky and its body was buried in hell on an X. Welcome back to the stream, Saltmon. What an entrance. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean, absolutely. You have more patience than me, I would just start grinding the Barboach to evolve it. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I just want the shiny Whiscash to appear. I just want that to happen. I mean, I already have one, but I haven't gotten one on stream. And I wanted to change that. Lord of Frenzied Flames. I did burn the Honda Accord, lol, what can I say? You also have an idea for a fictional story? Alright, I guess no idea for the name. Well, that's alright. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna try again. And hopefully this time it will actually be a Whiscash. And after that I'm gonna try for the Tentacruel. So many fictional story creators here, really love it. Always love talking about, or just in general, what others are writing about. And no, I don't actually do it to steal ideas, because that's not how it works. And if you're doing this, it's not actually that intelligent, you know, because some concepts or just some things that can happen in a plot or with a character do not work in another setting. You can't just go or patchwork, oh, I'm just gonna put this together and this together because I like it and it's cool. That's really not that deep of media knowledge or just media literacy. You need to know why you're doing something. You need to know how it affects the world, how it affects, like, can it be viewed through different lenses? Is it actually a thing that is a lens, so to speak, that make something happening that makes a fundamental aspect or just something about a character more clear to the viewer or the reader? You can't just go around picking up ideas, like picking up cherries and then just putting them together. It doesn't really work that well, so for those of you who say, oh, you don't go around talking about that, you're just gonna steal ideas, well, you can't just steal an idea and then put it in your idea, you know? And a good idea is not gonna save your work. The most crucial aspect is good execution. And I also hope this makes it so that you're not too afraid to speak about your stuff, because, as I said before, just because they had your idea, if your execution is much better, then, I mean, you win. There's a lot of things out there, just media in general, that have nice or really great ideas, but the execution is really bad. That's usually where it fails. Just figured out how to start my first chapter for my story, and not gonna lie, it's kinda cold. As in, calculated cold, or it's just a lot of war, or a lot of misery happening, and it's just like, yeah, that's the universe. I mean, yeah, sometimes the universe you're writing is really dark, and of course that is a theme that you can run with. You can have a dark universe with some kind of ray of hope in there somewhere. You can also have a world like Warhammer 40k, where it's just, unfortunately your soul exists. Have fun. As in, your fate is gonna be probably one of the worst. Or you can have a saccharine world where everything is cute and whimsical. I mean, that is the beauty of making worlds. Completely up to you. Haven't even started writing it though, but basically there's this guy who gets a helicopter for his 18th birthday. Wow. And then accidentally goes to an unexplored island. Okay. That is already, yeah, a premise. I mean, I assume the 18-year-old does have a helicopter license. I'm pretty sure you need a license to ride a helicopter, but of course you can just say, no, I don't need realism, and skip that. Cold as in cool, really good. Ah, I see, I see. That is wonderful to hear. It is depressing and stuff, but it makes sense considering my story is dark fantasy. Yeah, I mean, just dark writing in general is depressing. New character is the eyeless deaf crow kid. Oh, it's a crow? Very good, I approve. He's a kid that looks like a farmer kid with black jacket and crows that fly around him. He always close because he doesn't have eyes, and I will explain. Oh, has he like a psychic link to the crows and the crows make him see? Because that would be really cool. That would be, first of all, very metal. Even though I'm not a metalhead, I would approve. I do like metal things sometimes. Or just rule of cool. And I mean crows, I like crows. My husband is also writing a comic universe, and he also has a character who has a connection to crows. Who cares fiction logic? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, right? Hey there, Decepticon AI, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Another great day to get shiny Pokemon, absolutely, and I already have one. Shiny accidental Barboach. Of course, it was gonna happen. Let's see if it happens again. I do really want the Whiscash to appear though. And after the Whiscash, I'm gonna try for the Tentacruel. Story of the kid is simple. There's this god called the Dark Corruption God, who used dead corpses of the kid as his vessel, giving the powers while using him as a puppet for his evil plans. Oh, so we do get to see the perspective of a hero being controlled by a villain? Okay, interesting. The crows ate the kid's eyes? Okay, that's very metal indeed. You'll be back soon? Alright. How is the, to you Salmon, how is your character, the 18-year-old who gets the helicopter? Is he more of a adventurous person? Is he very cold and calculated? Is he a person where you don't know what he's gonna do next? Because I always find these, oh no, I'm somewhere else where I don't know where I am. Gives you a lot of opportunities for character writing. Especially just some characters who see this as an opportunity for adventure, and others you can write a bit of psychological horror, as in they go down a spiral of, oh crap, I'm stuck, I need to go back. And then depending on the rules of the universe, you could make it that where he is would be supernatural, or maybe it's just his hallucinations. There's so much you can do already with that premise. Oh, you eating sushi? What kind of sushi? Nice. Enjoy your meal. I could go for some sushi as well. What am I saying? I ate already. I mean, I ate ramen today. Japanese ramen. Not sushi, but still. Very good. There's a really good ramen store in Luxembourg. In the capital. Love going there. And it's funny always when I go to specific places where there's lots of crows, they always recognize me. It's really funny. But the crows have not eaten my eyes yet. I don't think they will. Why would they eat my eyes if I have peanuts and walnuts and pieces of meat and pieces of egg yolk? You know, with hard-boiled eggs, I really like the white part, but I don't like the yellow part, at least not really. And crows, from my experience, they love the egg yolk, the hard-boiled one. So I always take that one out and give it to them, and they love it. I'll tell a secret, I don't like soy sauce. That's fair, I mean, you don't need to enjoy your sushi with soy sauce if you don't like it. Is it both soy sauce kinds? Because there's salty and sweet soy sauce. I know salty soy sauce is sometimes a bit too much for me. I tend to use the sweet one exclusively. But other than that, buon appetito. Really love that that cream cheese that they put in sushi, or just sushi with. Oh my god, there's so many good ones with cucumber. Those are really good. Avocado I also really like. Tuna, of course, those are my favorites. Especially a good temaki, so T-E-M-A-K-I. That's like a big triangular or cone-shaped roll. And it's usually filled with a bit of salad, a fish. So when I have it, it's almost always tuna. And avocado, it's really nice. Usually costs more than the other sushi, but sometimes you gotta live, you know? Okay, what do I get? Another accidental shiny bar brooch. Alright. This is gonna be a theme, I think. Yeah, I think this is definitely gonna be a theme. Yeah, you can use amnesia, whatever. Oh, you don't like both? Oh, that's fair. Sometimes I accidentally touch the wasabi when eating the sushi, and then I instantly regret it because it's just so freaking spicy, especially when you get a lot. It's not that it's bad, but I don't really need that much spice, and there we go. Another level 31. Did I hit the same frame again? Want the Latios Pop Series 7 promo card so bad it looks so good. Oh, I need to look up the art of that card. You said Latios Pop Series 7. And then promo card. Let me see. Now I'm very curious. Just gonna save again. Is it like a really early one? Silver with energy drawn luster purge. Sushi, spicy, yes, if you put wasabi on it, it becomes really spicy. Sorry, I'm back. I had to fight for my life in the bathroom. Okay, I'm not gonna ask any further questions. I think I know what you mean. And I'm glad that you won the fight. The biological fight and struggle we all know all too well. I don't think I have a Latios card. The cards that I have, I think, are exclusively Kanto and Johto Pokemon. But this Saturday I'm gonna be with my parents again, and then I actually wrote a note that said check the cards this time, so I don't forget about it. Yeah, wasabi. I was explaining to Salmon and also Amit and anyone listening right now that sometimes you just take the sushi and then you accidentally get a little bit of wasabi on it. And then you don't notice until it's in your mouth, and then it's suddenly really spicy, then you know. With the dark corruption god put away from the kid's body, the kid wanders around the lands looking for his god. As he destroys cities on his own, just a move of a finger. Oh, so we see that is actually the protagonist, some eldritch abomination kid who can destroy cities apparently, and who is looking for his maybe dead or just vanished god. Tuco Bell instead of Taco Bell. Wasabi is a nuke to your mouth. I mean, wasabi is still tolerable. When I had one of those peppers. Jeez, like remember when I streamed and I had Korean, was it from a Korean restaurant? It was fried chicken, or just honey glazed chicken, and it had bell peppers in the sauce, or just little chili peppers. I don't know, but jeez, I could feel my whole stomach lining afterwards when I ate that. That was a nuke. Maybe not a nuke, but a slow bomb. I guess the nuke that I had was that chili powder steak that I also had in the Mexican restaurant. Jeez. Let me tell you, I never drank this much milkshake in my life, and not that quickly. That was like you bite on lava almost. And then I know people who go on contests. Like they say, oh, 800,000 Scoville units, that's for babies. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a baby now. And they down things that have 1 million Scoville units. I think that would just... I mean, no, I would never attempt going that high. Missed a message where I explain how the god got put away. Oh, my bad. Oh, there it is. The god gets put inside or behind a seal that is inside the eye of the rare legendary Red Eyes White Crow. Oh, we have a Red Eyes White Crow. Very good. That is a majestic legendary creature that gave birth to a human known as the Crow Hunter. Wait, it gave birth to a human who kills crows? As in kind of a revenge thing? Or a I hate my own kind thing? No! Why again? This is gonna happen all the time now, I think. Oh boy. I don't know what else to add with the story, but he has a few friends. One of them being the classmate and friend he did the helicopter test with. I mean, if he gets a helicopter as a gift, must be pretty rich then. Which isn't wrong. I mean, you can have a protagonist who is very wealthy. Sometimes that's also kind of a fantasy fulfillment, which don't let anyone tell you that's bad. It doesn't have to be bad. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep for me? How kind of you. So that's the third one for tonight. Jeez. Now go ahead and snore. Also took a mini nap before the stream. And was dangerously close to napping a little bit too long. Luckily that didn't happen. And caught. Wonderful. Third, shiny Barboach. I just want a shiny Whiscash, goddammit. Alright, saved. Wait, well, 30. I guess I'm gonna use the calibration again. I don't even know which level 30 frame I hit. No, he doesn't kill crows, but because he's the son of a crow, he got that title. Also, the red eyes white crow is a big crow. It's not some small crow. More like a nature protection. Oh, okay, like a god. Kind of like in Princess Mononoke, like an animal deity of some kind, which that is neat. Alright, let's see. No. Again. Hope it doesn't end up as, oh, here have 15 shiny barboaches. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on. Ace Attorney culprit fans trying to explain how the most disgusting human being on Earth is sympathetic due to a line from non-canon anime. Wait, which character is that? I mean, haven't played all the Ace Attorney games. The one that I really hate is Von Karma. That a-hole. God, what a disgusting person that is. Very certain you'd agree with me. But the Ace Attorney game that you mentioned, I haven't played, so maybe there's even a worse character out there. More disgusting person than Von Karma. Oh jeez. Maybe I'll have to see or go for a later frame, maybe? Let's see. Don't have to go for the first one. Also, the crow hunter and red-eye crow can understand each other. The crow hunter can speak to crows and wolves. Oh, nice. I actually saw pictures and video footage of an actual real-life white crow with red eyes, which, I mean, albinism, because of the lack, I mean, albinism is a genetic mutation where the cells are unable to produce melanin, and melanin is the, let's say, the molecule that makes your hair darker or your skin darker or your eyes as well. So people with a lot of melanin, the skin or the hair or the eyes are brown. If they have a really, really extreme amount of it, then it's black. And when it's not a lot of melanin or barely anything, then as in skin you're really pale, and as in hair you're blonde, and the eyes become blue. And of course with it's not that we have blue pigment in the eyes, there's no such thing as blue pigment in human eyes. It's just that these are essentially translucent and they kind of reflect light the same way that the sky does, and that's why they appear blue. And in albinos, so be it albino animals or people, the eyes are so light blue that sometimes you can see just the retina or the blood through going through the eyes, and then they appear red. Hey there, Vera, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And you too, Smokey Mario. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Great to see you. Start out really silent, not that many people. Glad to see you guys are back. Hope you had a wonderful day. I agree, F von Karma, yes! What a bastard. All my homies hate von Karma, yes, very good, because, jeez. So many characters, I guess I need to play the games more. 1 to 4's ending felt so satisfying. Also relatively recently figured out how I want to end my story. Oh, nice. And it's really good and sets up potentially more stories in the same setting. Oh, Kaiser, you struck gold! You struck gold! If that is really the case, then you can actually try for... I mean, I would actually go for that, honestly. Because then you could extend your universe if it is needed. I'm gonna try with this frame. What did I miss? I got 3 shiny accidental barboaches, but no shiny Whiscash, unfortunately. But other than that, not too much. I mean, it's been only like 36 minutes. It's gonna be a long night fishing. Do plan on streaming for 4 hours. Welcome, Sylveon fangirl. I'll make it not cry. Thank you, Smokey. But yeah, Kaiser, go for that ending. Go for it. Those are really fantastic. Not only endings, but if you notice, okay, if I write my plot or a character or a setting in a certain way and it opens up many more pathways, that's when you struck gold, let me tell you. If double gold or maybe platinum, if you notice that it's self-consistent with the universe and the setting, and it would make sense if you look at it from a retrospective. I'm all good, just done OT today, so I am just starting dinner now. I hope you're getting paid for the overtime. And what's for dinner, if you don't mind me asking? I guess then it's not takeout. Because if you remember, we sometimes did polls on what takeout Philip Farrell will take. Very loud cat noises. There are many villains in the trilogy I want to punch in the face, but out of all of them, he's the worst one. Von Karma? Or another character? Yep, already 3. How do I get in the writing mood? It's fun to continue when I do start writing, but it's rare to get myself into that mood. Oh, that's a good question, and that really depends on how you function. In a way, I notice that if I'm randomly in a creative move, I just use the opportunity and then go for it. But I can't really control that, unfortunately. It just comes and goes sometimes. But you can see, okay, what did I do on that day, or what happened that made me maybe go through a creative phase. And then you can try to replicate these things. It could be a certain food, it could be a certain, I don't know, ritual, a certain, I don't know, you slept well and you went to a spa and that's when it goes best, or maybe you need to do certain things and then after work you can do it. My experience start with world building gets you in the mood, that too. But there's certain ways of writing your world. Some people are world building first and others are character writing first. That really depends. I mean, both work for their own good as well. Can explain the ending if you want, but it might take a while. I mean, I wouldn't mind, absolutely. That's up to you, of course. I also know the ending to mine, but saying it is just so much of a spoiler that I have to keep it for myself. On the topic of Ace Attorney, it's a shame I got spoiled of the plot twist on the 4th case of the 2nd game. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Spoilers sometimes can not ruin, but it's just like, oh god dang it. I mean, I got spoiled for something really important in Attack on Titan. I got spoiled who the ape titan was. Well, beast titan. Also make it enjoyable and cozy. Yeah, that's true. Try to sit somewhere. You know, investing in a good chair is definitely not stupid. Or just somewhere where you can... a book nook or a really comfy bed. It doesn't need to be high-end, but somewhere you can sit comfortably for a couple of hours. Maybe make yourself some good tea. Or... just in general, is there a room in your house or in your apartment where you function best? That's something highly individual, but yes, being cozy helps, that's true. Pork adobo? Okay, I don't know what that is, but that does sound good. Don't really eat that much pork, but I mean, I'm not Muslim or anything. Tired of takeout, so despite being tired, I'm cooking. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I have to admit that my husband and I, we have been having takeout a bit too much this month. And that's what I said, why I said, okay, we kind of need to cook more again, because takeout every day sometimes is just gets really expensive. You're too ADHD. You can actually try writing down stuff while you're moving. I mean, phones can do that. And that's absolutely okay. Or you get like a voice recorder, or you just speak it and you don't write it. That works just fine. Hey there, QPlays. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Oh, you do get paid for the overtime. Good. Guys, start up a poll. I am going to get food in about 2 hours with a friend. Should I get Korean, Indian, Chinese, or American? Alright. Another takeout poll. So what food should Kaiser get? Very important. Korean or Indian? I haven't had Indian in a while. Me personally. Chinese or American, whatever that means. Even put it in parentheses, just like he did. So here we go, chat. What do you think? Unfortunately, because I do the poll, I can't answer myself. But I think mine would go for Indian. Love the Great Ace Attorney seeing how its first game where the main lawyer comes out of the closet. Is it actually canon that he's gay? Is that what you mean? I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't mind either. Funnily enough, start with some sort of creation or inciting incident for the universe, which in my case is the very creation of the universe. So you just think about the universe creation myth, and then it just automatically goes. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's also a way of doing it. And hey there, Philip Farrell. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Are you enjoying your awesome laptop? I hope so. Oh, a Filipino dish. I actually want to eat more Filipino food. Hope you're doing good. And then you're gonna get some good dinner. Same with takeout. Yeah, I mean, we kind of paid more than 100 euros this month for takeout, and I was like, okay, I know we're kind of scrambling stuff now because we're moving, and then there's documents that we need to fill out as well, and just Luxembourg is really slow at the moment, and you need to really call 3 times to make sure that it goes through. But we can't like eat takeout every single day, even if it's good. Don't have that kind of money yet. She won't let me have takeout tonight. I mean, she's making a wonderful dish for you. Just take it. That's a fun fact. The only person in Ace Attorney that is canonically stated to be straight in game. Oh? I mean, I know that, didn't he have a girlfriend who was also someone in the case? Like a woman, I forgot her name, but she's a twin. And she has a butterfly, or butterflies flying around her, I think. I mean, he could be bi, I guess, but... I just know that was his ex. Without spoiling too much of the case, of course. And I think the first 3 games are now on Switch. They got re-released with HD redrawings of the sprites. The 3rd case is underrated with some cool plot twists, and the 4th case was perfect. A lot of people say that. One of the games, when Phoenix shows him the profile of some men, he says he can't love men. Oh well. Larry Butts, oh that's his, isn't that his friend who always has a different job? And he always managed to land a girlfriend who's a model or something? That's always very funny. Eat your hamburger, Apollo. I think Chinese is most well-rounded if you're going with friends. Japanifornia. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously meant to be Japan, but the English version kind of makes it out to be California. And my husband also kept saying Japanifornia, which is funny. Expensive love, don't give it attitude. You do like this dish. Yeah, Philip, don't give her attitude now. She's making something really tasty, I bet. And don't do. I mean, you did pay a lot of money for the awesome laptop, so maybe. I mean, you make much more money than I do, of course, but yeah, takeout can get very expensive really quickly. But I get it, when you're really busy and then you come home from work or just from doing stuff the whole day and then you're so freaking tired and exhausted. I think that's why things like HelloFresh thrive. Because then it just drastically cuts down the cooking time. Not exactly, he was stashed in a closet on a ship to stow away, and when he woke up he came out. Oh, literally this time. Alright, I see. He do be fruity though. I mean, yeah, he does look pretty attractive. Although I think... I mean, I'm not fangirling for any of the characters. I do think Edgeworth looks much better though. And I do like Edgeworth. It seems like he's autistic. At least I always got that impression. All AA protagonists are fruity in a way or another, not gonna lie. God, I don't even want to know how much I spend on takeout. Yeah, I don't want to know either. Original trilogy was drawn by a famous yaoi artist, and the English translation just ran with it. Phoenix is bi but more leaning to men. Okay, interesting. And yes, I think I remember reading that on the wiki, that the first game, the artwork was drawn by a yaoi artist, which... that's... spicy manga, I guess you can say that. Adult manga. You could see that because so many women like Mia having a freaking huge chest. That makes me wonder, how does she not fall over? Or how does she not have back problems? But, I mean, that's just an anime staple at this point. Welcome back, Amit. And what do I get? A non-shiny because, I mean, the shiny is barely noticeable. But the stars are definitely noticeable. Clavier, the Persecutor from Ace Attorney 4. I don't like Clavier. I really don't. Also just randomly flirts with Apollo in the debut game. True, but he does come across as a very flirty person in general. But I really don't like the brothers, Clavier and the other one. What's his name? People always say Clavier, but the word or the name is exactly spelled like the German word for piano, Klavier. So I always just called him Clavier. Like the German name, essentially. Autistic Edward headcanon, hell yeah. Oh, you share that as well? I mean, especially if you play his game, you know, where you play as him. With the logic thing and him not getting jokes or idioms. It's really autistic, if you ask me. Takes place in the Magnati chamber, meant to open a gate to the Archosphere, the highest place of existence. The Magnati couldn't open this portal, but the Abaddon, main antagonist, is pregnant. Oof, yikes. Oh, hey there, Kryto Skywaker. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Kinda tired, but otherwise I'm doing good. Already had 3 shinies appear. Pregnant with the Angel of the End, Null, and since Null is another form of the Oh, that wasn't there, not Chisekai, it was pronounced differently. I remember me pronouncing it in a Japanese way, even though it's not supposed to be, I think. DNA of the universe and force of creation. He's able to begin the process to open the portal, and the group needs to stop him. So Evander, main protagonist, and his 2 other friends go to stop Abaddon from opening the portal and fully releasing Null. Phew! Evander almost gives up. I almost give up, but then we still push through. That's a classic. Also, another fun fact: every game Shu Takumi has worked in has Shiba Inu named Missile. Oh yeah, that's true. Which was his own dog during earlier days. Oh yeah, I mean, rest in peace, the good doggo. German piano, yeah. That's why I always just say Clavier. That's just how I said the name. By the way, guys, if you ever make my first ever comic book for my fiction story, which I will no matter what, I will make sure to see if I send each you a book for free before putting it for sale. Oh, nice! Thank you. That's actually a thing I want to do as well. As in, I want to send, once I get printed copies, I think I'm gonna send it to my viewer base, and then they're gonna be essentially my beta readers, or maybe the first readers, or maybe the every viewer gets it, but the Patreons or donors get they get even earlier stuff. Winston Payne is still peak fiction though. I'm one of the 3 Winston Payne fans. Are there not more Winston Payne fans? Peak character. Evander almost gives up, but is able to resist much of the entropic influence of Null and kill Abaddon. Oh, well, rip Abaddon. Null, however, is shocked that someone can even resist its power and becomes sort of infatuated with Evander in that moment. Oh, it's like, oh, you've beaten me. Damn, that is sexy. Imagine beating, or just not resisting the allure of a Eldritch Abomination, and then the Eldritch Abomination going like, whew, that is hot. I like that, that's funny. Such Null opens the gate and puppets the corpse of Abaddon to trick Evander into giving himself up to seal the gateway. Null intends this to be the hey jump in the gateway. Oh, and Evander interprets it as something different. And then what? All of this talk of AA, can we put some AA music in the background? Sure. Do have a fishing playlist going on, but why not Ace Attorney original soundtrack? Alright, let's go. Wanted to ask you guys, have you seen the Game Award nominations? No, I have not. Maybe anyone else here has seen it? Winston Payne is not my favorite character. I'm only joking, however, I do like him. To be fair, thinking about it, I don't think I've seen that much fan art of him. But he is funny, I have to say. Especially with the hair thing. Interprets this incorrect and believes he has to sacrifice himself and use his blood to seal the gateway. Evander, as such, mortally wounds himself. Null is shocked by this and freaks out. Oh. Null is infatuated with Evander because Null is it's also meant to test mortals. Null's purpose is to test mortals to see if they are worthy to inherit the universe. And Evander by not giving into, I guess, the temptation. First turnabout, I remember it. Isn't there another character that's related to Winston Payne, looks really close or just almost similar? Or almost identical actually, it's just they use the same sprite but it has a different kind of hair. Hope you don't get copyrighted. Well, let's hope, but when I do get copyrighted, what I can do is I just can put the copyrighted segment as mute while it's still keeping my voice. So if you ever watch a old stream of mine as a video on demand, a VOD, and there's a bit where there's no music, well, that's when you know. First played it in 2020. Saw the game nomination Elden Ring DLC, which is crazy. Oh, just the DLC and not Elden Ring as such. Null, the force of personified, Evander has shown himself as the first ever being to be worthy of inheriting the universe. Back onto the ending. Is it like a cyclical thing? That would be neat. Definitely. Okay, Yana, from what I can state, the nominated games for Game of the Year has Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy VII, Rebirth, Astrobot, and the Elden Ring DLC. It seems to be the Elden Ring DLC specifically. So, what's your opinion on the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth being on there? I know that especially you have a strong opinion on that. Do you think it's merited? Null starts acting like it's in pain from Evander's sacrifice and acts like the gateway is closing, which while equally so acting like it's attacking Evander as revenge for this, as Null is cunning. Always these cunning eldritch abominations. Court is now in session for the trial of Saltmon. Saltmon, you are guilty of being too Italian. What do you have to say for this? Oh, I missed your message. Sorry, Amit. Was it I saw the game nominations Elden Ring DLC? Or no? Maybe another one? Oh no, that one. Fun fact about me, I'm very good at making books and special items sell for more. Since I used to study at marketing and I was able to come up with amazing ideas for how to improve sellings for items. Oh, well that sounds really good. If you wanna do business on your own, then you definitely need to know that. That's why I took just in general accounting and business classes in university. And yeah, I learned a lot of valuable things that I think are almost crucial to know. If you don't, then you have a massive disadvantage because you're Your competition usually knows that. Yes, the universe is cyclical. It has repeated an endless number of times. And now Evander is the first being in the endless reiterations of the universe being worthy, making Null obsessed. Well, I mean, imagine going to a Google cycles of rebirth and death, the universe, and then finally some biological being is like, I'm worthy of it. I would be obsessed as well, I think. To be fair, I don't know how it is to be an eldritch cosmic being. I'm just a human after all. Not a Latias. Definitely not a Latias. But yeah, I think I'd be obsessed as well. If it becomes Game of the Year, I feel it will be the same as with The Last of Us Part 2. Rigged. Yeah, I don't really watch the Game of the Year kind of thing because it's mostly mainstream stuff and it's like the Oscars for movies. I don't really watch that. Evander's male lover, Aratus, sees through this, however, and realizes that Null is not trying to attack Evander, but rather take him. Aratus tries and fails to release Evander from Null. Ooh. Okay. And Evander is taken into the Archosphere. For now, Null has been defeated, but Evander has been taken by Null to basically keep him from dying so this first inheritor can be kept alive. Oh crap, are you giving your main character a fate worse than death? Is that what it is? No, Evander, I barely know you, but yeah, I really feel bad for you now. So this is where it leaves in openings. Evander is gone and needs to be saved, and Null will ultimately return. So now they need to move on and find a way to enter the Archosphere, which opens the doorway to several more books. Oh, okay. Well, I hope he's not condemned to fate worse than death. But, I mean, could be because the universe you're writing is really dark. Insert Ace Attorney breakdown of me going batshit insane. I offer you a code for free. Nothing in return, it's just me giving you ideas for how to make your books sell for more. In return, I get 99% of the money you make of the books. I think that a good deal. You think that's a good deal? Alright, that's an interesting idea of a good deal. If you're human, then I'm a Volbeat. I always knew you were a Volbeat, Saltmon. Yes, fate worse than death. In the Alt's book, Evander and Null will be one. Unwillingly, of course, Evander doesn't want this. Oh crap, I hope he gets saved. Well, if he doesn't, I mean, that's up to you. You are the god of that universe. You are the author, after all. I feel like I need to confess to something now with that music. So we had to type something for someone. You know, someone who is selling Pokemon games. And I asked him to maybe post the eBay listings onto the Discord. That way you might get the chance to get some Pokemon games. With the hope that it's gonna be a bit cheaper than usual. Gives testimony about being a Volbeat. Oh crap, that was way too early. And even though I accidentally went too early, I got a shiny, of course. But it's not a shiny Whiscash. Oh well, you know how it goes, right? Yeah, right, just found a contradiction. Picture me explaining how I'm a human and not a Latias. I'm definitely not a Latias. Ask my mom, okay? Yeah, I know, you're joking, Ahmed. Give you these ideas for free. Let's try Timer Ball. I just want to shout out that enough for me about the ideas. I want to give it to you in a voice chat. That's like Saul Goodman teaching Jesse Monday. Yeah, I remember that scene where they were in the nail salon. That was funny. Shiny. Wrong one, but shiny nonetheless. Yep. And because I hit A bit too early, I don't really want to calibrate because that would set it off. I mean, that was a mistake on my part. Still a mistake that led to a shiny, so at least there's that. Just know that Aratus doesn't take this well, I imagine. And I imagine he will basically give up on life, just go catatonic. Aww. Because his love is not only gone, but he failed to save him and blames himself. I mean, revenge arc maybe incoming. That would also be dope. Gives testimony about seeing Alatia streaming at the same time as you. That was a coincidence, I swear. Accidentally slips up about being in route 170. Very suspicious. Also, Ardil, make me your lawyer from now on. My name is Ahmed Goodman. Oh, you're a lawyer now. Better call Ahmed then, I guess. We have a Saul Goodman figure now. My husband bought one at a convention. Hey there, Keenox. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Doing good? I got 4 shinies until now, but all of them are Barboach. I just want a freaking Whiscash. And we were talking about Ace Attorney. And now we're listening to Ace Attorney music. Come on, Whiscash, I know you can come up, you can show up. Then the next one, Tentacruel, that's also gonna be hard. That one I haven't managed to get yet. Gonna go to the grocery store, alright. Did you know Breaking Bad has a Colombian adaptation called Metastasis? Yeah, I've heard of it. It's essentially the same story and plot as Breaking Bad, but it's a Colombian version essentially. But I heard it's not nearly as good. Got Ace Attorney ex-girlfriend flashbacks. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cause those. I'm really sorry, Keenox. Her name is Yvonne, meaning torch. Ah, Yvonne means torch, I didn't know. Because she takes up her brother's torch and just wants to see him happy again. Ah, that's some nice, yeah, that's really neat. Walter Blanco, yeah. Instead of Walter White, Sol Bueno. How do you say pink in Spanish? Pink man? Rosa? No, actually, what am I saying? I don't even speak Spanish. Maybe I should just shut up. Alatus and Yvain have a very tragic backstory. I mean, Alatus has a tragic backstory and now a tragic ending as well, so both beginning and end being really tragic. Poor guy. Yvain is such a nice name. But it's not as nice as Ivera or Yana, right? I mean, those are peak names. Don't you think so? Oh, she loves the Ace Attorney? Well, I hope that you can kind of, for your sake as well, make a bridge, or not a bridge, a wall, a separation between a franchise and an ex that liked said franchise. Because if you keep doing that and you have more exes, then you're gonna start hating everything pretty soon. And that's not really that nice. Fun fact, Iveda is the name of a deity that's born of the flesh of that world's creator in one of my worlds. Wait, you called, in your fictional story, you named a big god like that Iveda? After yourself? I mean, why not? Interesting, I guess. Or Iveltal. The bacon god. The bacon god of death. Confesses about being a Volbeat, however says that the shape-shifting has nothing to do with the drugs. Wait, let me search for the Spanish names. Alright, thank you. She's one of 4? Rosa is pink, correct, okay. Points out about you not beating the drug dealer allegations. Oh crap, how do I do this? Starts randomly, or not randomly, starts nervously sweating. I have a chosen one vibes name. Hey there, Max Power, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Yvonne is, funnily enough, the youngest of 4 siblings. Coincidence! Or is it? Yeah, probably it is. Oh, that was there first. I changed this account's name from my actual name to it for privacy. Ah, I see. Alright. That makes sense. Jose Miguel Rosas, Jesse Pigment. Okay. Kind of disappointed, but that works, I guess. That world in particular was established and written around 2018. Oh, so you have more as well? I'm gonna quickly get a bit more of either apple juice or something else I need to drink more, so be right back. And I'm back. What do I have? 96 seconds. More than enough time. Yeah, some guy said that to me in college. Chosen one vibes. Wonder what makes you have these kinds of vibes. Youngest of 4. Oh my god, that's a coincidence and a half. And a half. The real drug dealer is found eventually, and it's ChatGPT. God damn it, I knew it. Cornered variation, hell yeah. It goes through all the first trilogy, the whole entire OST, I think, or original soundtrack. Yeah, it does. I have another one inspired by an idea of dark academia. Dark academia, okay. Gustavo Cortés for Gus Fring. Walter Blanco Jr. I guess he doesn't rename himself Flynn then. The universe where Ivera is from is more like an adventure world, whereas the other one is more like a mystery, okay. Interesting. Hope you had a great time in the Netherlands. I know you did. Oh, I did. It was bittersweet. It was the last climax ever. As in QLIMAX. The last Heart Cell festival of that kind. Kind of a hard pill to swallow. And I think I'm still in denial, but the memories that I made were wonderful. And I kind of missed the Netherlands already. I know people always stare at me weirdly in public, on the bus, supermarket, etc. I also get stared at a lot, but I guess... I mean, wearing really flashy pink and having super long blonde hair is not exactly... Yeah, I guess I just... noticeable. Cielo Blanco, really? For Skylar White, oh my god. But they could have called her Celia. That's like a Italian female name that means sky, literally. Aratus is of the house of Alatia, one of the 5 great houses. As such, their family always has to be careful, otherwise they will be taken advantage of. Oh, I see. The drawback of being in such an influential family. Okay, another reset. There we go. This meme case I wrote would have probably been prosecuted by Pain or some S because we know Edgeworth would not be part of something like this. Yeah, probably not. Way too serious. But you're right though, the Pain is pretty funny. It does have a lot of funny characters though. Long live America! Lands of Johns! Let's go! Hell yes, Trump all the way, 2024. Sorry, where were we? I don't know, I just got, when I read this, I got, taken over by a Republican demon, I think. Ah yes, that flag, that isn't the American flag. What happens is that Aratu's mother is murdered, and his father is framed as the father disappeared the night of the murder and is still gone. The father is framed as a worshipper of the mad god. Ah, I see, and then they say, see, that it just has to be him. Okay, that is not me up there. Did you get possessed by a Republican demon as well? You never know, maybe Netherlands will one day be your home. You really want me to live in the Netherlands, I guess. Yeah, maybe it will. I don't know that for now. But before, should I ever go there, I want to learn Dutch though, because I don't want to live in a country and not know the main language. This is a banger, yes. Yeah, it means white sky, absolutely. The final climax. I already said that yesterday, not that kind of climax. Not that kind of, yeah. Hey there, Phantom Fox, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Fish, 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 fish. If you say something enough times, it stops sounding like an actual word. But I just went full NPC mode and just read it out anyways. Ivera and her siblings are actually dead. Oh. Their real forms are based off mythological creatures and they were killed by humans and their greed. Their descendants, because they mated with humans, I see, supposedly were killed, but in reality they were really well hidden, to the point that not even them knew about it until later. Oof, okay. The world is centered around a group of descendants who, when being hunted by the people that killed the original deities, had to learn about their forgotten history. That's the gist of it, essentially. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. That is a good framing device for having a protagonist with special powers, but they don't know that much about the world, just like the reader. And then we learn as the main character learns. It's kind of like... For example, just a random example, Steven Universe has done that, and it's really, it can be masterfully done, if you know what you're doing. Worship of the mad god is heresy, And so an 11-year-old Aratus is forced to testify to the Empress about this. He's lied to and told that his father murdered his mother, and that if he testifies, he will be kept safe and protected. Oh, I know where this is going. What actually happens, and there we go, is that his nobility and titles are revoked by the Empress, making him essentially no different from any other peasant. Poor guy. Mario Arboleda, Mike Ehrmantraut. Wait, their Mike is Mario? Really? Oh, we got some really good fruit juice. So Aratus at this age, with both of his older siblings having died, his parents also being dead, and his fortune and nobility taken, has to join the army to support himself and his 2-year-old sister. Oh, that's so freaking tragic. Bro, they could have called him Miguel Espinosa or something, Michael in Spanish and Miguel and Espinosa for the Spanish localization. Yeah, they could. Investigations opening 2001. You know so many languages. Dutch should be easy for you. Yeah, I think Dutch will be easy. I mean, when they speak, I mean, that always happens when I'm in the Netherlands. They just speak Dutch to me. They assume that I look Dutch enough, I guess, that I would understand. I don't understand everything, but if they speak really slowly, I can understand the gist of the sentence. Oh my god. Why is this keep happening? And another one. Another one, well, doesn't bite the dust, hopefully, but another one is shiny. Okay, this time it's a level 26 Barboach. Let's see, 488 is the frame that I wanted it to be. And this is level 26. I think this might be it. Oh my god, 2 frames! Are you kidding me, game? Are you actually kidding me? Oh well. Oh god, we have a second Kaiser Karmazin here. The body snatchers have come. And we got this one. Of course we did. So... one more. Now when are you finished saying fish about... how about an infinite fusion stream? I never heard of that game. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Philip. I have no idea what that is. And Irish cheers. Alright. Also, Alatia is pronounced Alatia. Ah, okay, it's that kind of tea. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, with fictional things, names like these, you never know how am I supposed to pronounce them, because usually they are based in a language that you don't know, or very often. So it's Alatia. Comes with the word Alate, or Alate. And yeah, there's a fake Kaiser Karmazin now. I wonder where Liquid Yana is. Like, what is she up to? You know, the second case was a bit of a shock when I first played it. What was the second case again? It wasn't with the parrot and the circus thing. Was that the third case? Oh, it's been so long. Jail theme makes me sad. Someone is impersonating me. I'm doing a good job. The clones are coming. Metastasis names go harder than Kaiser's nails. The MC thought that all of her problems revolved around the civil war in her land, until she's essentially played into revealing what was really going on on leading to way bigger issue. Okay, that sounds kind of like how Attack on Titan did it, which I actually really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward for that. Someone took my account name, guys. Save the John. Guys, bust that fake. Guys, comments in. What should we do with the fake, huh? What should we do? Yep, 5th Barboach. Do you learn languages by listening or by reading? I am a avid reader. So the very first thing I learn in languages is always reading. Then writing, then listening, and then speaking last. I think speaking a language fluently is actually the hardest part. But when I speak to my mom, for example, she says speaking is the easiest part and listening. And she has trouble with, I mean, writing is the last thing she learns. And it's just really fascinating how people learn languages differently. But yeah, I actually don't like audiobooks that much. Not that they're not good, some of them are fantastic, they have fantastic readers, the voice is really great, the pauses, the inflections. It's just that when I read just so freaking quickly that when anyone just reads a book for me, it's not quick enough. And sometimes I just want to go back, read a sentence again. Kind of like leaving a piece of chocolate on your tongue and really letting the flavors sink in. And I sometimes let the text just sink into my eyeballs. I mean, not literally, obviously, but maybe that's just nerd me. Gumshoe mentioned peak character moment. Oh, you like Gumshoe? Yeah, he's a pretty quirky dude. But I feel bad for him. He lives on a diet composed of 100% of ramen. Poor guy. They don't pay him enough. Guys, someone is acting like me. I'm the real John. Oh boy, what? Like the stream like just makes copies of people. Hey there, clones. Can I just tell you to stop just outing yourself this quickly? Because now my viewers are onto me. They're like, oh, that's how she pushes her views. Because she just clones her viewers and then they're gonna be there twice. And that pushes up the numbers. You know, you can't just lay out my strategy out in the open like this. What if the police gets a hold of that I clone people? They're not gonna be happy about it. Imagine 2 Kaisers in a maid outfit with cat ears. Okay. You could have sworn I mentioned it to you before. I think so. You're bored? Oh, good. The Ursi has to come at one point. Artis is 25 when the story I'm writing takes place and his sister is now 16. Quarter of a century in and already through so much pain. Imagine 12 Keenoxes in an infinite omniverse stream. Ooh. Imagine all the Ursis. A harem of Keenox. Ah, there it is! Shiny Whiscash, finally! Took me long enough. There it is. In its, I guess, beauty. I mean, I think it's cute. And the music is really fitting. Alright, here we go. Here it is. Omniusi, yes. Okay, this should be really quickly, or go really quickly. Alright, what? Oh, let's use a repeat ball. Kind of fits. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Finally, the Whiscash got caught. Does anyone have a good nickname for the Whiscash? I'm gonna wait for chat to give me some. Then nicknames, of course. Don't take this, you know. Get your minds out of the gutters, guys. And then I'm gonna go for the next one, the next shiny. That would be Abandoned Ship, Tentacruel. What if I don't use a synchronizer? I only get one. Alright. Well, I guess I have to go with the adamant one. Exact same frame as the Whiscash that I just got. In suits. A harem of Irish Philip femboys. I also don't know what Neobussy is. Ban the fake Kaiser. The advantage of audiobooks is you can learn while doing something else, like chores. Yes, that is true. But I do enjoy my books or long text rather. I rather read, but that is just me. Ah yes, the good US spam. No guys, I'm the real John. How do you learn languages that use special characters in text? I mean, you look it up. Special characters in text isn't really that much of a challenge to me because I grew up with languages that had tons of special characters. Who is the real Kaiser? You're gonna have to ask a question only the real Kaiser would know, Jonna. What happens in the first chapter of Kribi? Can you answer that, Liquid Kaiser Karmazin? Kaiser Saltman and Philip in maid outfits with stockings and cat ears. Okay. Kinox, are you alright? Yes, the real Kaiser is the mod. That is already the most... I mean, the easiest distinction. I'm the real Kaiser Karmazin and my evidence is that my name is John. He's the real one. Yeah, he said Jonna. Meow and bark, alright. Wishy-washy. I guess. Mudlight. Mudlight is kind of funny though. Wishy-washy is funny as well. Sea whiskers. I think I'm gonna go for the wishy-washy. If it fits. Oops, no, the dash is there. Okay, I think without the dash. Fortunately, that stupid character limit is there. Alright, that fits in. Whoa, wishy-washy! Although Mudlight is also not bad. It sounds like Bud Light, that beer. Alright, so let's dig our way out of here. And then let's go to the abandoned, no, the shipwreck that's here. I'm gonna hunt for a shiny tentacruel now, and incidentally the frame is exactly the same, and such is also the delay. Right, I know I had something for... no? I thought I had an elixir. Oh well, I can use the top one. There you go. Then I don't need to heal those. I can keep my Espeon fainted. I don't really need it. And it still can give me the Adamant Synchronizer benefit. Sea whiskers. Remember the samurai case? It's so underrated. I mean, from what I remember, I didn't like it that much. But then again, different folks, different strokes. I think that's how it goes. Remember, what do I remember of the samurai case? I think it's been over 10 years since I last played the games, actually. And here we are. This is the Anomalocaris, my beloved. Yeah, that image is just really good. I mean, think it's in here. Oh no, it's the other one. This one. Alright, so let's save here, and here we can... Oh, 35, 35. Here we can actually get a shiny Tentacruel, which is, I think, the 1% spawn. And as you can see, exactly the same frame and exactly the same delay, so we're just gonna use this one and hope that it will work. Go back to null at the end. Die licking Trump special sauce. Kribby kills king. Yes, spelled that way. Day and becomes king of Nightmare Land. Ha, I win. No, that is wrong. Are you sure it's wrong? It's a pun on Butt Light and Mudkip. Oh yeah, true. Mudkip is... Yeah, that's pretty... DL6. Oh yeah, what was that again? Love that shiny? Yeah, it's a War of the Worlds kind of shiny. Welcome back, Giga Chad Ahmed. I actually got the shiny Whiscash. And you suddenly turned into Giga Chad, nice. Rip Gregory, he didn't deserve to die, especially over that. What was the DL6 again? I'm trying to get it, but my neurons do not help me right now. How about learning a language that uses different alphabets, like Arabic? Of course, that's much more difficult. Would you learn by listening or reading? Also reading. I mean, I did that before. I did learn Japanese. I'm not fluent in Japanese, far from it. I would say on my best days I'd be an A2. And the way that I started learning was actually, you know, learn the hiragana and katakana characters. So I needed to learn a whole new slew of symbols, or letters. But honestly, it's not really that hard. I mean, kanji are much harder because there's thousands of kanjis. And they, not only that, they're very complex. They are ideograms, so one letter, one character represents an idea or concept. And there's thousands of them naturally. And they even have a stroke order on top of that if you really want to be correct. I mean, with kanji it's really freaking hard, but yeah, that's how I learned it. So when I read Japanese media, I really hope that they have the... I forgot the name, but sometimes over the kanji they have tiny hiragana or katakana, mostly hiragana, that shows the spelling of set kanji, so you might know from context, even if you can't read the kanji, you still know what's going on. These have a very specific name now, and I just can't think of it now. No, you change your PFP to the old one, or the one you have on Discord. I mean, is A2, A1, does that count as knowing Japanese well? I wouldn't say. As I would say in Japanese, Nihongo ma dekimasu. I don't really know that much. DL6 was the incident where Gregory Edgeworth got shot. Oh, yeah, right. It happened 15 years before the events of AA1. Yeah, stupid von Kaiser bastard. Kaiser, please date me. Okay, Kinox is like, I enter one stream, I'm super high. And then the next stream, he enters, he's drunk. And now he enters and he's supposedly bored. Although I think bored is a euphemism for horny. Which, I mean, I'm very omnibenevolent. I guess I'll just let it slide. I'm not gonna let the bromance get stopped. Alright, let's see. Give me the... No, I don't want this. I remember that incident. Edgeworth thought that he was the one who shot his father. Yeah, I remember now. And the guilt he had to live through before he knew of the truth. That is just, jeez. That really added a lot to his character. Haha, what boredom does to a man. Kaiser Karma's in X-Kinox ship is canon. Is kanji like a special character only means one word? Kind of. I mean, some kanjis can have multiple meanings. But yeah, that's kind of what it is, actually, yeah. Like in like Chinese characters. Ivera is confused. Please do not hurt yourself, Ivera. Best and normal Kari's fanboy waifu. Ah yes, this is gonna be fun to explain to the parents. I think they just gave up at one point. They're like, I refuse to learn all the internet knowledge. Omnibenevolent, I get that joke. Can someone answer my riddle? Alright, Swings. Tell me your riddle. What do I get for it? Well, I'm heading out. Have a nice night, Yana. Alright, Kryto Skyraker. Thank you so much for being part of the stream and stopping by. Always appreciate it, and hopefully I'm gonna see you tomorrow, so have a good one. I'll kill to see Kaiser's Neo Bussy in an Astolfo cosplay in a pink thong. Aha. Okay. Sure. If that's what you want. You heard it, Kaiser. Vera broke through the confusion moment. I mean, I'm also kind of confused, but I guess I'm really used to it now, after 1 year of streaming. Are you gonna shiny hunt yourself? What is the shiny that you're gonna be hunting for? Oh, I don't remember that track. Tall and hard, strong and powerful, I gave birth, for life without me, earth is dead. I can be black and white, but the life I produce is always like Mr. White. I look like a nut of thunder that hit under. I'm lost. Oh, I would not be good with these Swings riddles. Because my autistic brain taking things literally is like bzzz, malfunctioning. Did that just really play? Or it did? Just to hold it. Kesa shipper. You want an Inkei? Yeah, that's a neat shiny. Yes, ma'am. How do I respond to that demand? Oh, I don't know. Or I can go for another Gibble. So you already have a shiny Gibble? To be fair, when it becomes a Garchomp, the shiny sucks. The ship has sailed. Always that budding romance in my chat. Oh, you found a shiny charger bug. Nice. Rise from the ashes, that was peak as well, I forgot. Or which case do you hate the most then? Because I think there's one case that everyone really, or at least the fandom, usually goes on hating. You love Gibble and Garchomp? Gibble and Gabite I like, Garchomp no, I don't. Really don't. There we go, let's see. Give me the shiny... No, this is not what I want. only Kaiser was a hot, big-titted waifu, that'd be perfect. I'll just put a fade on him and gender bend. Oh, the things that I'm gonna read today. No questions asked, of course. I'm just gonna go with the flow at this point. Oh, that was the first one you went for? Wow, Ahmed be like, oh, marry him for child support. Jeez. Ahmed, what has gotten into you? Do you just like seeing the world burn? Is that it? Do you like spreading chaos? Kaisi, my love. There's always a matchmaking thing going on in my chat. Kinok's a man of taste. You felt his pain, Kaisi. Kaisi's kind of cute though, that nickname. You have a good taste in life. I'm giving him ideas, that's all. Yeah, but what kind of ideas, you know? I mean, until now, we aren't really failing. I mean, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shinies? With some neat Ace Attorney music. As long as they're adults, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, we did jokingly like make a shipping thing, but one of them was a minor and was like, okay, it's only good as a joke, but not actually. That would be wrong. Be one woman, Kaisi. Oop, I'm gonna shiny hunt a Beldum, have an outbreak for it, and the thing keeps eluding me. Oh, shiny Beldum is just such a neat shiny. Iveda, why are you betraying me? I thought we were friends. 20 years, yeah, it's just still weird to me when I think back, when it was 2000, it was 6 years old. And just to think there's adults now who go to college or university or go to work or even have kids and they got born after the 2000s, still kind of weird to me. Horny moon or honeymoon? My apologies, but you cannot deny that was hilarious. I hate lolicon. Yeah, lolicon is something that, you know, I always try to not, let's say, kink shame. But lolicon is really, I mean, that is very questionable. Isn't that just PDF-philia? Okay, the music is really fitting again. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. But yeah, lolicon, I never understood that. Or just in general, anime characters that look like kids. And then fans are like, oh no, 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 they're like a dragon that's 9,000 years old, but it looks like a 9-year-old kid. Like, okay. Ah, there it is! Shiny Tentacruel, nice, that got really quick. Wow, that's really quick actually. I actually thought that we will be hunting for this one for longer. It's a really neat looking shiny. Right, and then false swipe. And then I actually hunted all the shinies that I wanted to hunt for today. I think a net ball would be perfect. no, nest ball. Netball is the water one. Or you don't want to stay? And you wake up as well? Your Blaziken yeeted itself off of a cliff. I think it's gonna be alright. And the Tentacruel is using its... The tentacles are drowning me or something like that. Isn't that right, Phantom Fox? Alright. I will still get you. You Martian thing. At least the greenness makes it look like some kind of Martian alien. The hearts that come out of the ball are pretty funny. Stop waking up! If I was a woman, I'd be the sluttiest. Are you sure? Do you really need to be a woman to be that? Forgive me, I'm bored and anything is looking... okay. Lolicon and Shotacon is disgusting. I mean, yeah, it is pedophilia with extra steps. Absolutely. I mean, it really creeps me out. Oh, come on. Always wakes up when I throw a ball. I wonder. Want Tuco Salamanca to F me. I want him to abuse me while I'm calling him daddy. What is up with the chat tonight? You're very horny tonight, as I see. I really do need that horny jail, I think. But then I put like all of my chatters in and then I'd have no viewers anymore. That's the problem. I think that was punishing me for laughing at you. Go ahead and laugh at me, I don't care. And there we go, we got it, wonderful. Can kind of stunt now. Well, we got the ones that I wanted to go for. Do you have any ideas what you wanted to see more? If not, maybe I could either go. So here's my proposition. Either I could continue streaming. I can also use another cartridge with other Pokemon that I can get. Or we stop the stream and I go to the voice chat. What would you prefer? So I'm gonna stop the poll, the early one. As in, what food should Kaiser get? Korean, Indian, Chinese, or American? Looks like Chinese won. So Kaiser, you're gonna get Chinese, I guess. And then I'm gonna do a new poll. Funny how you immediately land on the water. Alright, so what do you want me to do? What would you rather have now? F. Luli. Shota. I mean, I wasn't even aware of Shota, but I'm honestly absolutely shocked that there's a second genre with something like that. Right? Like, one is already bad enough, and we have a second one. Yeah, I found out you didn't even notice. That's okay. I'll go to the Poké Center and then show it off. Alright, so what did we get? Well, that was last time. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 freaking shiny Barboaches. And then the shiny Whiscash, Wishy Washy. And then the shiny Tentacruel, here it is. Nice. And a lot of Barboaches, as you can see. I don't know where to put all of these shinies. Oh, remember Piss Cloud? What a name, huh? But yeah, that's a lot of shinies. Damon Gant staring at me for 4 hours at 1 AM. Creepy. Okay, so I guess more people want the Wild Wednesday to continue. So what Pokemon would you like me to go for? I don't know if there's that many that we haven't had as of yet, because I pretty much went through all of them. But if you have a request, then go ahead. I mean, Saltmon, I could go for a Volbeat on this save file if I'm not mistaken. Tuco would go hard in bed, not gonna lie. I want to see his Mexican snake. Oh, jeez. I want to get... Oh, no, I'm not gonna read that. Someone's hot for Tuco. What I hate more than loli/Shota is people acting like enjoying that stuff is cultured. How is that cultured? Like, guys, you are sexually attracted to 10-year-olds. That's not normal. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's normal, it's wrong. If you stop the stream, are you still up for voice chat? Yeah, I mean, it's either stopping the stream, but I'll be in the voice chat, or I'll continue the stream. What is happening to me? I don't know, Kinux, you tell me. You changed your mind, let's voice chat. Volbeat, please, no voice chat. You should shiny hunt for Yveltal. Oh, that's not possible on here. I changed my mind, let's Wild Wednesday. Right, should I go for the Volbeat? I guess I could go for the Volbeat. That is route... not surfing grass. Route 117, Volbeat. Okay, and that would be 262. No. No, 262? Wait, did I actually... 61, not 62, what am I saying? Volbeat Adamant, what if I have a quirky? Can I get quirky ones? No. None. Oh, so I can only get a... Yeah, I remember there's one that goes like this. Cute charm, female lead, and a male... No, that doesn't also give me anything. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Volbeat then. Except if the vote changes, then I'll go to voice chat, of course. Spinda? I could go for Spinda as well, even though Spindas are a dime a dozen. The music, yeah. But that is definitely, yeah, very dramatic. That's true. So GG, no voice chat. I mean, oh yeah, still got the rod selected. It's either voice chat or the stream. The thing is, unfortunately, can't do both at the moment because there's a lag that happens, and yeah. But I have to go with democracy, unfortunately. Can't believe I'm saying this. Unfortunately, democracy. I'm a little sick, so I would prefer stream. Alright. Gonna go for the Volbeat then, because Saltmon loves the Volbeat. And I don't think he was there when I got it. The amnesia case. Richard Wellington was hilarious, even though he's a terrible person. Oh, what was the amnesia case again? I'm, funnily enough, also having amnesia about this. Want to flirt with the homies? Why don't we voice chat while you hunt? We'll behave. I mean, I did try it before, but there's like a huge lag on my end where I say something And then, I mean, I did try it once. It didn't really work out. I'm trying to fix this. Apparently there's a way to fix it, but till now it looks like, well, Wednesday is gonna continue. Your ass is more fruity. Kill the guy because he was paranoid or something. Okay, that doesn't really narrow it down that much. But until now, many shinies, successful stream. Fanboy Volbeat. I mean, my husband says I'm very fruity. Make of that whatever you want. Wait, Volbeat is not female, definitely not. If I have a female lead here, does it even work? No. So I absolutely need the adamant synchronizer, right? F democracy. As the Trump vote, I hate voting. Joke, I voted Kamala. Well, yeah. I'm just shaking my head of all the illegal immigrants and all the Muslims that voted for Trump because, and I quote, he wouldn't do war in Palestine and he wouldn't deport me. Well, let's just say a lot of leopards are gonna eat a lot of faces. He was a con artist, so when he saw a cop he got scared or something, he assaulted right through that. Was it? Oh yeah, right. You'll all be part of my harem. Alright, gotta tell my husband I'm now part of an harem, alright? How about we do voice chat tomorrow instead of stream? I'm not saying we should, but we can make a poll. Yeah, I would definitely. What is tomorrow? Thursday. And tomorrow I wanted to do the... I mean, we could do both, maybe. As in, tomorrow I wanted to go for the Shiny Roaming Latios. And the Shiny Only Challenge post-game. And maybe if I get that one early, we could go over to voice chat. How does that sound? Kaiser the girliest dictator. Dictator when he milks his master. Oh my god. That chat right here. I'm bonking all of you, you horny ones. We volbin today. Yeah, instead of vibin. Hey there, 7 apples. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I managed to get both shiny Whiscash and shiny Tentacruel. And now I'm basically asking my viewers, would you prefer voice chat in Discord or for me to continue the stream? Till now, it's a continuation of the stream. I'm going for what my viewers want me to go for. Well, that's a Volbeat, but it's not it's a normal one. I want the shiny one, of course. Alright, I'm gonna head out for now. Thanks for the stream as usual. Well, thank you for being part of it, Kaiser. And hopefully I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And be careful of that Kinox. He's kind of eyeing you, you know? Have a good one. Not horny though, I'm not showing my horny side. You never show your horny side? The most feminine Volbeat. Doing good, thanks for asking. Oh, that's great. VC, VC, VC. He just wants to flirt with all of us. The most feminine Volbeat, so Ilamise. That would be kind of interesting though, like a comic or a story about a Volbeat wanting to be an Ilamise. Kind of a trans allegory, I guess. But they're kind of like Miltank and Taurus, no? Where when they breed, they can produce eggs of either Pokemon. We need a tomboy, Yana. I'm not turning into a tomboy, definitely not. Yeah, I'm not like this. I'm definitely too cis for that. No way, trans Volbeat? Wouldn't it be interesting? Or maybe a trans Latias or Latios, I don't know. No way Pokemon Company's gonna get into that. Hey Smokey, welcome to my harem. Oh yeah, we're all part of Kinox's harem now, apparently. I'm bored legit, I say a lot of dumbass when I'm bored. Oh, I'm not entertaining you enough, I'm really sorry, Kinox. But at least you get that out of your system now. If femboy is feminine male, why is tomboy masculine girl? Shouldn't tomboy mean masculine male? I think the term tomboy comes from cats. As in tomboy was a female cat, I think. You don't bore me, Yana, I'm bored in general. I see. Who is watching better? Fuel? Huel? Oh, Huel is one of my favorite characters. It's really funny. I really like that character. I still need to watch Better Call Saul though. Tom, male cat, I think is true. Yeah, I'm not saying it makes sense, but male boy. Yeah, I mean tomboy is just a term for a male girl now. But yeah, can't really think of a... Imagine being a tomboy. Tom is male. Imagine femboys versus tomboy women. Them fighting. I think the tomboy boys would win. There's like a funny German term for a very specific kind of lesbian. Like a really tough, a strong lesbian. They call them Kampflesbe, which is essentially translates into battle lesbian. I think it's kind of meant as a derogatory word, even though I don't see it as that. For a second I thought, oh my god, no, not the Oddish. No more shiny Oddish, please. I've had it with them. I really did. I have enough already. We accept weird people here, Kinox. Absolutely. This is a safe space for weird people. Wonder where Classic is. James should be here by now as well. If he isn't too busy. Or getting into bed, because unlike me, who is a jobless loser, James actually has a job. And has to get up early, usually. Phoenix Wright took more damage from a punch from Red White than from a car. Oh, true. Oh my god, Red White. I remember that guy. Isn't he the, I mean, he kind of looks like a pimp. With the pink jacket and the whole, the rings and all. Red White is built like a truck or something. Yeah, maybe he is. By the way, my fiction story, I decided to put my character, but I'm not sure what I'm naming myself, but let's call him Mr. A for now. Oh, your self-insert? Maybe you could go, what does Ahmed really mean? And then go for the meaning, but not one-to-one Ahmed, but maybe take the meaning and give the name in another language. Red White is a culprit from 1 and 2. Yeah, that I remember. And then that girl he has on his side with the really deep cutout. A very curvy woman. Femboy Smokey. Keenox is completely in love with everyone here. He's like in mating season now, I think. Is that true, Keenox? It's like late November, is that your mating season, or is it 24/7? Which, fair, I guess. In heat, apparently. Yeah, I guess so. I bet you could get hamburgers on smoky spots. the Flareon buns. Horny Jail won't cut it. No, I need the, the Shadow Realm. The Horny Jail realm where you'll be edging forever. Remember that? That's what's gonna happen. Maybe you probably could... Wait, why are we talking about this? That's a good question, Smokey. The chat has been going in that direction since the start, actually. My character is more of a side character who just comments and asks questions, but does nothing but taking 2-hour dumps. And would be doing nothing in general but being scared, I guess. That's me. Oh, that's kind of mean, though, no? Imagine if there was a leaked story about a Volbeat trying to turn into an Illumise and Volbeat became the symbol for trans people or something. I mean, that would actually be much more appropriate than, humans banging Pokemon. You've been infected with the horny virus? Oh crap, there's a horny virus going around. Uh-oh. Oh no! God damn it! We're back at the freaking Odyshes again. And another Oddish. Another accidental Oddish. Oh boy. So the meme is here. And uses Sweet Scent just like I did. Let me smoke it, Yana. Well, go ahead, pick it. It's poison time, though, partly, so don't blame me if you green out, so maybe it's not the best idea. Shiny Wars, Oddish Strike Back, absolutely. Right, level 13. And you wake up. Could be either one of those two. Actually don't know which one. So let's try both. Smokey, you better cough up the cure. We need a cure now for that. Right. Luxembourgish Kush. You got a name for that one? Can we get blue Oddish? Give me a name for this one. You're going to try going to Horny-Jail? Oh, buy a virus that makes you buy. Interesting. Why do you need a cure? The virus. Yeah, it's a shiny Oddish again. Tomboy Oddish versus Femboy Meryl. Smokey, where's the cure, huh? The cure to what? Being bi? There's no... Okay, just weed. Oh, I guess. Alright, so here's weed. Hope you're happy. Green myth. Why Tuco? I don't know. I don't see a shiny Oddish as Tuco, not really. Alright, let's try this again. And this time with calibration. And hopefully not another shiny Oddish. Why do you need a cure? That is just like double the amount of people you can like. Yeah, that's true. And if you go after the teachings of the Kinsey Institute, it's actually, they think that most humans are actually bi to some capacity, and that 100% heterosexuals and 100% homosexuals are actually rare. I'm really thirsty for Tuco's burrito. Tuco's burrito, jeez. Oh, the chat tonight. Volbeat is pretty hard to find in Emerald. True, but I've gotten a shiny Volbeat before, and I'm gonna get one again. Sylveons. Well, yeah, shiny Sylveon would be neat. Lost my virginity, dude. Don't... What? Gee. Oh my god, Amit. Come on, really? I mean, I know you're joking, but still. An animal? Ew. My ex told me the same. Everyone supposedly is at least a little gay. Yeah, it is. It actually has some scientific truth to it. Although I don't personally can't really... I don't find the idea of getting with a woman really that exciting. Not everyone, but probably most. Yeah, apparently. I'm not kidding. You can look that up. But if you look in the wild, like a lot of animals are much gayer than you think. Especially cats. Cats are just really gay. Who's your favorite AA character? That's a good question. Either Edgeworth or... No, actually I think it's Edgeworth. As a cat, I can confirm I am gay. So she said. She always says so many things, doesn't she? I don't even know who she is. That's what she said. Yeah, she says so many things. Where people are accusing her of that. My ex I meant, so she said. Okay. It is, there's some truth to it though, absolutely. Look at self in mirror. Hey, I look good today. I'm just a little gay now. Hey there, Sharla Cara Blades. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Alright, this does not give. This gives me a Meryl. Let's try again with that calibration. Have you been doing good? I did manage to get the shinies in the thumbnail, and now I'm going after shinies that my viewer request. My experience: if you have an evolution PFP, you have a 95% of being gay. Yeah, there's something about that. That's true. Guess I'm straight. I get uncomfortable when guys hit on me. To be fair, I also get uncomfortable when guys hit on me because I'm taken and but that's maybe just being a woman in general. As in, you never know what they're gonna do next. If they're gonna flip out at the rejection. And if you tell, I mean, I even told them, hey, I'm married. And they're like, oh, he doesn't need to know. I don't want you, go away. Been fine. Apparently you're one of my most watched channels this year. Oh wow, thank you, Sharla. I really appreciate that. And I hope that next year will be even better. I mean, this year I got the monetization, that's really neat. Maybe next year I'll actually be bigger or just make even better content. Evolutions are actually so gay. I mean, I do like evolutions as well, but I'm not gay. I'm very boring vanilla, very just cis female who likes guys, that's it. I know I get weird feelings with femboys feelings I'm not proud or surprised by. Hey, I mean, you shouldn't feel ashamed if there's a certain subset of males that you actually think is attractive. You know, human sexuality is really complex. And I mean, if the femboy is an adult and you two are consenting, then there's nothing wrong with it. Just do what makes you happy then. It's not like you're doing lolicon BS. That would be... Then I would say, okay, Keenox, what the hell are you doing? Doesn't mean anything. I know, I mean, I never felt attraction towards women. Like, I've seen women and I was like, wow, you look amazing, you look gorgeous. Because she had a good figure, or she did her makeup perfectly, or just some women are just really gorgeous. But it's never like a, oh, I want to be intimate with her. It's just a, oh, you look fantastic, and that's it. I can even think, oh wow, she looks sexy, but it's not like I'm feeling any attraction. It's just like, wow, some women really put a lot of effort into their appearance, and they really look good. Smashing a ghost. How would that even work? Wouldn't it just go through? You try to suppress it, but why? What's wrong with it? Just accept it. I mean, what's the problem? You can be mostly heterosexual as well, or mostly homosexual. That is also a thing. You know, it's a vast spectrum. God, the topics today again, huh? Just like we said earlier, most people aren't 100% straight gay. Yeah. And I mean, there's a Kinsley test that you can take. And I took it and I got X, which means either I'm asexual or just very weird, whatever that means. But I did get the heterosexual aspect. Let me see if I can find the test. There's like a simplified version of the test that you can get. Right, I'm gonna try with this calibration. Maybe that will yield me a Volbeat. Let's see. Right, I did find a explanation of the test. So here's an explanation of the test. And then you can actually look for that test online. Just Google Kinsey scale test and you can take it yourself. My result was X because apparently I'm too asexual for that test. It's just that the questions that it asked you, like how often do you think about naked women or men, it's like I don't really think about that too much. I guess that's what people think about a lot, but I guess I'm not like that. Oh, okay, I feel like a lot of evolutions are gay. I mean, 87.5% of them are male, so like I don't think a lot of them have an option. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I missed your message before the ghost smashing, alright. Oh, fun fact, in Elden Ring, most used ending is the Age of Stars ending where you marry Ranni Funny. Enough, if you think about it, you marry Ranni's spirit and not her physical body, so you're smashing a ghost. Oh, I see. That kinda sucks, no? I know, my taste really developed in curvy feminine women. Thick. Alright, I see. Oh, you got the shiny Beldum! Congrats, Ivera! Nice! Really nice. Beldum is such a nice shiny. What's the test for? It determines your sexual orientation on a scale from 0 to 6, with a result X, as in you're asexual or you don't really fit onto that spectrum. You know that I have a crush on someone if I act like I don't know them or ignore them, or that I act like I hate them. Or are you saying you're saying you're like an anime character? Or like a tsundere? Not really admitting that you're in love. I'm gonna go now? Alright, Saltmon. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you the Volbeat while you were there. But still, thank you so much for being part of the stream. And I hope I'm gonna see you tomorrow. So until then, buonanotte. And arrivederci. You think a lot about new chicks? Well then, that's an answer you can pick on the test. Name it Salty. Alright, I will. I think I'm gonna go for Ivera's pick then. If you're going to bed, Ivera wanted a Spinda, didn't you? That would be route 114. No, 13. Spinda, yes. Can I get a quirky one? Yes, okay. And can I get a... Okay, with the lead target as well. What about a female target? Yes, but I think I'd be better with a quirky synchronizer. Name suggestions for the Beldum? Platinum? Congrats, Iverusi gang. Yeah, we're having a very interesting conversation, definitely. And that's... Alright, then let's go for Ivera's pick, which was a Spinda. And I'm gonna go for the quirky one. That is a bit less of waiting time. Hey there, Emo Kid. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I actually got the shinies that I was wanted to look for. Oh god, I still have this one. Let's get rid of that. I don't like this bike at all. More of an acro bike person myself. What I'm saying is I get weird feelings with, I don't know, Astolfo, for example. I mean, you could be totally 90% heterosexual with a 10 or maybe 5% where it's a very specific type of men that you like, but that's it. That could totally be a thing. I mean, why not? And there's nothing wrong with that. You are quirky. Same. Fun fact, Smokey's Terra type is fairy. Interesting. What do you think my Terra type would be? And yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not important whether you are homosexual or not. You are you, and if you're happy with what you are, and you accept yourself, that's the most important aspect. Pretty basic. I mean, there's very outgoing persons, and then there's basic persons. There's room for everyone. Oh, you can wait. Oh, you stay for a bit? Oh, oops. No, because I thought that you were going to go to bed. I thought, okay, I'm going to go for Ivera now. Oh, not Ivera herself. I cannot catch her, that would be illegal. But you know what I mean, the Pokemon pick that she had. Don't you have school tomorrow? I mean, or should I go back for the Volbeat? In a way, yes, I don't admit that I have a crush on anyone because I'm too shy, so I act like I hate them. So you are completely tsundere. That is very funny for some reason. Because I'm probably not getting laid or getting a girlfriend ever again. Ah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, you're still really young. And there's so much life ahead of you. Who knows? I mean... Okay, I just want a part of the grass where there's not a lot of NPCs moving. There we go. I refuse to answer any more questions. Oh, you date a Sylveon? Okay, as a Flare Espeon, yes, okay. But as a human, you. I guess your Terra type would be Bug? I know why I feel like God's disappointed when I get those thoughts and feeling. Trust me, if God exists, and he made a whole universe with the laws of physics and mathematics and everything, I don't think he's gonna be upset because some guy kinda likes dudes sometimes. I don't think so. I mean, that is just ridiculous in my opinion. To be fair, for next Wild Wednesday, we could do a poll thing and then just go for whatever the chat wants, and then I could go for another Volbeat. You have a lot of guilt? No need to say sorry. A lot with a bunch of stuff? I see. Usually from my experience, it's always the wrong people feeling completely guilty. I feel disappointed in me. I've done things I regret. I think that's actually very healthy and a green flag, that there's stuff that you regret doing and you say, you can reflect on it retroactively and then say, okay, this wasn't good, I really need to not do this again, because if you're not capable of doing that, that's actually a big red flag. So you can kind of pat yourself on the back that at least you have introspection, which apparently some people don't have at all, which is scary. Yeah, this song is True Pain. That's what it's called. Even recently. I'm sorry to hear, Saltmon. Hey there, Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I managed to get a lot of shinies. What do we have until now? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 shiny Barboaches, a shiny Whiscash, a shiny Tentacruel, and a shiny Oddish, which I didn't want an Oddish, but oh well. Guess I like very feminine stuff. That's my taste. Very feminine women. Well then I guess I am your type then. But, I mean, as you know, I'm taken. Okay, your comment kind of makes a pattern, Smokey. I guess that was your intention? Work off tomorrow, work Friday and paid vacation for a week. Oh, that's really neat. I've been seeing that you're expanding your gaming room. It looks really nice. Press X to suppress thoughts. Don't bottle feelings. Do not suppress thoughts. That just doesn't go well, and at a later point they're gonna hurt you. Feel so disappointed and regret. My mind reshapes all my memories to make them look like I was the one who did bad things. Oh. I make a poll for Volbeat and Spinda. Alright. As people want me to continue the... Maybe I'll get the Spinda now, let's see. And then I can go back for the Volbeat. Oh, that's a Spinda. But not a... So either Volbeat or Spinda. There we go, another poll. I'm gonna reset for this one again. And one immediately voting for Volbeat. I wonder who that is. Getting there, just got some new posters. Oh, nice. And finished running a light and then just hook up the NES to the CRT. Then done. Then the game room video. I'm looking forward for that video. You know, despite the odd chats, I actually rather like this. Reminds me of old videos I saw of people soft resetting over and over. Good times. I see. I mean, yeah, the chat is sometimes out there, definitely. But well, odd chats indeed, definitely. I hope it doesn't bother anyone too much. And if it does, please tell me so. I can't read thoughts, even though people think and accuse me of being a Latias. No, I'm a human. I don't have psychic powers. I cannot read thoughts. As I said, I'd pass every Pokemon trainers though. Yeah, I don't smash any Pokemon, like, no. Alright, looks like people want Volbeat back. You're a Flarespion. A fusion of a Flareon and an Espion. I wonder how that happened. You evolved while having high friendship, and then at the very same time you touched a Firestone, I presume. That's how that worked. And did that an unstable EV-DNA got corrupted? Makes sense, actually. You're very rare, though. Is your special attack or your attack good? Or are they just both good and you got best of both worlds? The song I associate with very particular character from 2 to 4. No spoilers? I see. Yeah. Because Eevee has unstable DNA, the Pokédex says. Yes, I remember that. I remember that very vividly. I'm a special attack, I see. I just submitted a form for PokeTubers video. A form for PokeTubers video, alright. Now you got my interest. Like what kind of form would that be? I want to ask you a good question. What do you think our Pokemon types would be? Like, for example, what would be my type in your opinion, or Kaiser Kamazin's type? You know, for fun, based on personality. I think yours would be definitely dark. You seem very gothy. And you're a vampire, so that definitely fits. Then Emo Kid I think would also be dark. Because emos and all. And there we go, there's the shiny Spinda. So I can actually end the poll now. There it is, shiny Spinda. That was... wow, that's a lot of shinies in this stream. Well, Smoky Mario, I presume, is... Psychic Fire or Fire Psychic, not that that makes a difference. Ivera, I suspect, is Dark Flying. If she indeed is an Yveltal. If not... Fairy, maybe? Are you like a girly girl? Or not really? Do I have a Premier Ball? No, I don't. I need to get some new ones. You're pure dark type. Do you want to be something else? And the Spinda got caught. What do you want to call it, Ivera? It's a male. You submit a Pokemon egg as in like a fan-made design? You wanted Fairy Poison? But you're like really dark and you like to bite, and bite is a dark type. Kinox is... I know, you strike me as a fighting type at least. And maybe electric. I was gonna say go for the Volbeat because I'm gonna go hunt for Rowlet. Oh nice, good luck on the Rowlet. Not really, but I wouldn't class myself as a boyish girl, I see. Alright, maybe electric for you, Ivera. Alright, let's go for the Volbeat. Can burgers be grilled on your buns too? Not answering that question, you have to ask my husband. I mean, yeah, I would see you as Bug because of the Volbeat. I just picture you as a Volbeat at this point, honestly. No, it's a Pokemon and you can either give it a different ability or a different move. No, it's moveset. Ah, okay. Bug normal, maybe? Yeah, if you want to be part normal. Alright, you come here. So many shinies now. Fighting I don't know, if I had to pick one, that's just like a random pick, I guess. What would you give me as a type? Dizzy cause he looks like he had... Oh, I'm gonna... Ah, crap, now I am not in the naming screen anymore. But yeah, Dizzy is a good name. I'm gonna write that down. So don't forget about it. Alright. Oops, no. Volbeat has a different... It's not quirky anymore, it's adamant. And I think there's only one single frame that will give me one. Alright, let's go for the Volbeat again. I'm a Psychic Fairy, says Kinox. Internal guilt intensifies. Song and bad ending. Yeah. Without spoiling too much, but yeah. True. Yeah, 2 to 4 gets very dark, that's true. Agreed with Kinox, so I would be Psychic Fairy, alright? Ivarusigen. And then Kaiser I kind of see as a dragon. I don't even know why, but... And then who else? Emo Kid I told you. Ahmed I told you as well. 7 apples, maybe... Grass type because 7 apples. I know, that's not very imaginative. I submitted a mama swine with Defeatist holding a toxic orb. Its moves are Earthquake, Ice Fang, Takedown, Ice Shard. Right, that sounds interesting. What PokeTuber is this from? Or for which one? Yana is more of a fairy electric in my opinion, because fairy because pink and because she's a good person, and electric because she knows a lot about science. I guess. Are fairies good people though? Some fairies are kind of nasty, you know? They play tricks on people. Psychic Glaceon because of the Glaceon. Ah yeah, you always, you've since associated my voice with that Glaceon on my Eontimer. It'd be Dark Fire. Kaiser is femboy type. You like committing arson, You like committing crimes, I see. It's for United Gamer, alright. Fighting electric. You don't like the type? Should I give you a new one? I mean, I don't want to give you normal type because you don't strike me as someone like that. Smokey can set you on fire with her mind. That's actually very scary if you think about it. Yeah, fairies are not always good people. There's evil fairies as well, I'm pretty sure. The song is Peak. Oh, that's from Franziska von Kama, which... Or who I don't really like that much, but at least she's not her father. What's a type for regret and disappointment? Oh, I don't think there's a type for that. Mood Saltman. Was just hashtag typed wrong. Oh, I see. That's why you retracted the message. That's alright. How about Breaking Bad characters based on types? I think Tuco would be fighting poison. Or fighting dark, yeah, I think fighting dark actually. What would... I think Heisenberg would be poison for certain because he did poison people successfully. And then maybe electric because of the science, or... Yeah, I mean, he's a chemist, and what I always say, and what other scientists also keep saying, is that chemistry is essentially... You look at electron interactions, that's what chemistry basically is about. What's a type for grieving and betrayal? I think ghost for grieving and betrayal would be dark. I think that would make sense. What do you think? Let's see. That's a Volbeat, but it's not a shiny one. Let's try again. Yeah, but since it says message retracted and just afterwards it looks like I typed something really bad. Nah, I get it. I mean, a lot of people here mistype and then they retract the message. I never think that, oh, she said something really bad. Minerals. You ghost dark then. You need to be careful when people attack you with dark moves. You're gonna be extra susceptible to that. gonna go to sleep for real now? Oh, not being around for the Volbeat? Well, I mean, I guess I know you have school tomorrow, don't you? Well then, thank you again for being part of the stream. And again, I say buonanotte e arrivederci. A domani. Remember to ping me when you find a Volbeat. Yes, and I'll call it Salt. Or Salty, yeah, I will. If you have a Pokeball recommendation, then tell me. Think more of a fairy dark because how I act like Jekyll and Hyde in the way sometime I'm nice, sometime I'm evil. I mean, isn't in the Japanese lore or logic, I think fighting is actually kind of the good type. Because they all look like Super Sentai, kind of. Which is a superhero trope of fighting. And that's why fighting is super effective against Dark. Dark are unfair players and fighters are fair players. Ghost because I'm a phantom of my former self. Oh jeez. I'm sorry about that. Call it sugar or pepper to annoy you, slow emo kid. Have a vampire Glaceon that is ice dark with Ghost as a Terra type. Have you drawn that one before? Because that sounds like an interesting concept. A vampire Glaceon. What, does it still have kind of the same colors as a Glaceon? Or is it like a Glaceon that's dark blue? Kind of looking like the shiny Umbreon? That would be really dope. Think shared that, but don't remember. I'd have to go through the Discord creative channel again. Glaceon Umbreon hybrid. That's when Jonna gets bitten by Amit. Yep. But then again, remember, I eat so much freaking garlic, I think Amit just can't, like, my blood is vampire killer. Wakes up after 9-year coma, K has come. I actually know a person who's been in a coma, to be fair, not for too long. But, jeez, what she told me is you're really not conscious, at least she wasn't. And it's like she suddenly just wakes up and months have passed. That seems to be really scary. And she says it's like waking up from a super long nap. And then not knowing where the hell you've been and what happened. And she didn't have any memory as to what happened to her. But she had a really bad fall. And unfortunately, slight brain damage. So, I mean, I don't really know her that much. She's more of a friend of my parents. But she's like in a specialized hospital where she has to learn to walk again slowly. And she's been making progress. She doesn't need the wheelchair anymore. She can now walk somewhat with a cane. She was in a coma for 2 or 3 months, I think. She had a really horrible concussion. She had a really bad fall from... And it's just like she was on a bicycle and then she fell really bad. And then that just she ended up with internal brain bleeding. And unfortunately some areas of her brain got damaged, and it's those areas where that you need for, you know, chewing, swallowing, fine motor skills. It's really, I mean, she can talk now, although it does take a while. And last time I've seen her, she actually didn't really need the wheelchair all the time. And before she has to start from scratch with some functions of her body. Like she had to be fed through a tube before, because she couldn't properly swallow and chew anymore. And that would make her risk choking on food. And she had to relearn that. She also had to relearn to grab things and hold them. And to just, you know, the basic things that you learn as a toddler. But funnily enough, she knows all the languages that she knows, because she's working with refugees, and she's fluent in Arabic, and she still knows Arabic, so that part of the brain did not get touched at all. It's just it's fascinating, but it's at the same time it's really tragic. I mean, it's really sweet of my parents. They visit her almost every Saturday. But yeah, she just said it went. She doesn't even remember how she fell into the coma, because she didn't even remember driving the bicycle and then falling. But that's some scary stuff. I mean, just a fall from a bicycle and then this. It would combust if he tried to bite you, I think so. Like, because my heart is just too dark to care, I can't destroy what isn't in there. So edgy. You're not the only edgy one here, so I'm okay. Does feel like time travel. Apparently, it's like she just didn't exist, and then suddenly she woke up in a hospital bed feeling really bad and being really confused and kind of in a dazed state, like she was a kid again. Well, not a kid, a baby. And then it just hit her, oh wait, that's my husband, and wait, what date is it? I hope I never have to go through that. No, it was not a car crash, it was a bicycle. She was on a bicycle, and she fell so badly that she just slammed her head at high speeds into, I think, concrete. I have to ask again, but it really was from a fall from a bicycle. But I always say that, like, brain damage or just head injuries are really serious, yeah, absolutely no joke, very serious. If you get a concussion, that's already slight brain damage. Does anyone else have an irrational hatred for meerkats? No? You do? Why? I guess it's irrational, so you can't really explain it. But I would like to have at least some kind of explanation. That's why I wear a helmet when road cycling. I'm scared of that. Yeah, I don't think she was wearing one, actually. But then again, it depends on what velocity you fall. After a certain speed and height, even the helmet is not gonna save you, probably. Megan, why did you leave me? Uncontrollable stone sobs. Oh, are you stoned now? What did the meerkats do to you? Maybe I don't want to know. Like, there's a story behind that, no? How did you... Do you know more detail? I mean, I can ask my parents again. I don't have her number. Like, she's a friend of my parents. They were in a club, in the same club. As in, like, a club or, like, a thing for people who like to go on holidays. Ah, there it is! Shiny Volbeat, there it is. Or there he is, I guess. So I'm gonna ping Salt Mon if he is indeed asleep. You just effing hate them, jeez. I thought there was a story behind that. Song kinda goes hard. I think it's always funny when I have playlists like that playing, and then the really hard songs they play while nothing really is happening, and then also the opposite of there being high stakes and then really calm music playing. I think that's pretty funny. And you woke up. They annoy you. I mean, I irrationally hate bears. And I really don't like leopard seals because they eat penguins, and penguins are my homies, you know? Now let's try a luxury ball. That's for extra flexing, no? Yeah, she speaks Arabic. That is... she's not my friend. She's a friend of my parents. And there we go. Salty it is. Oops. S-T-Y. Alright. And then let's save. Yep, hi AF. Don't take advantage of me. Nah, I mean, be high if you want to. I just hope your plug gives you good stuff and not stuff with, I don't know what they put in there, bird sand, hairspray and other such bad things. It's really hard. She's your friend, or what Arabic accent? Oh, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. All I know is sometimes my parents speak to her, sometimes she's there. But usually, I mean, I live for myself. That means I'm usually not present when my parents have friends over. And my parents are super social. Like, they have so many freaking friends. It's like I'm the only one in my family who doesn't have hundreds of friends. Like, my sister has tons of friends. My brother has so many friends. He's like, almost every day he goes to a birthday party. My parents know so many freaking people of all walks of life. And yeah, my mom is like that, my dad is like that, my sister's like that, my brother is like that, and I have like maybe 10 at the most. I'm really the odd one out in that. And I'm the only one. I'm like an introverted person born into a extroverted family, if that makes sense. I don't know what kind of Arabic she talks to. I think the one usually spoken in Syria. Better Call Saul. Song goes harder than Smokey's Neo Bussy. Good effing weed. Well, that's good. Guys, I have a sudden urge to paint my nails black. Am I becoming gay? No, you're just goth, emo kid. Yeah, if you can get more detail, that'd be nice. Alright, I'll ask my parents. No, she was not a novice cyclist, but sometimes things like that, accidents can happen. Yeah, my parents are extroverts, like extreme extroverts. Especially my mom. You cannot walk anywhere in Luxembourg without, oh my god, hey there! My mom's name and then a discussion. Don't have black nail polish and I don't want to get bullied at school. Or F-bullies, like, who cares? Put the black nail polish on if you want to. Right, I think that would be it for now. Hey there, Anso, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? You take that shiny hunting serious? Yeah, very serious. I have hundreds of them and I don't know where to put them. Look, this is what I got today. This one, this one, this one. Yes, my chat asked for me to name it weed because, of course. This one, wishy-washy, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Too many shinies. And then one, I mean, that was a past stream. Piss Cloud was not my idea for a name. And this one, a lot of shinies. Alright, so I think I'm gonna be ending it here. We got a lot of shinies. And then hopefully I'm gonna see you tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Where it's gonna be the shiny only challenge, the roaming Latios. Alright, so as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Have a good one, goodbye, and good night.